Welcome to our countdown of the top 5 most dangerous animals on the planet. These creatures, though fascinating, pose significant threats to humans. Let's dive in and learn more about them. In the grand theatre of life, where beauty and peril often dance hand in hand, there exist creatures whose very presence commands a profound respect, born not just of awe, but of an innate understanding of their capacity to inflict harm. These are not monsters of myth, but living, breathing inhabitants of our shared world, each perfectly adapted to its niche, each playing a role in the intricate web of existence. Today, we embark on a journey not to vilify, but to understand. We shall explore 5 such species whose interactions with humankind, though sometimes tragic, reveal much about the delicate balance of nature and our place within it. From the almost invisible to the undeniably formidable, their stories are a testament to the raw, untamed power that still pervades our planet. It is a journey that calls for caution, for awareness, and above all, for a deeper appreciation of the wild. Join me, William, as we cautiously peel back the layers of familiarity and delve into the realities of these remarkable yet undeniably dangerous animals. We will uncover the why and the how of their perilous nature, looking beyond fear to a place of informed respect. For in understanding these creatures, we not only learn how to better protect ourselves, but also how to better protect them and the precious ecosystems they inhabit. The natural world is full of wonders, and sometimes those wonders carry a warning. Our countdown begins not with a roar, nor with bared teeth, but with a near-silent hum. A presence so slight it often goes entirely unnoticed until its deadly work is done. I speak, of course, of the mosquito. This tiny, unassuming insect, a creature many of us dismiss with a casual swat, is responsible for more human suffering and death than any other animal on this earth. Annually, these minute carriers of disease claim over 700,000 lives, a staggering testament to their lethal efficacy. They are the unseen assassins, delivering devastation through the transmission of illnesses such as malaria, dengue fever, and the Zika virus, turning a simple bite into a potential death sentence. Their global ubiquity is a key factor in their dreadful impact. From the humid tropics, where their numbers swell to plague proportions, to more temperate climes, mosquitoes have colonized vast swathes of our planet. They thrive in the smallest pools of stagnant water, breeding with astonishing rapidity, making their eradication a near impossible task. It is often in the poorest, most vulnerable communities that their toll is heaviest, where access to preventative measures and medical treatment is scarce. A single infected mosquito, alighting gently upon exposed skin, can introduce pathogens that overwhelm the body's defenses, a silent, insidious invasion that underscores their dangerous nature. Indeed, when we consider the sheer scale of human mortality, no other creature comes close to the mosquito. They are a constant, pervasive threat, a reminder that danger does not always announce itself with size or ferocity. The battle against mosquito-borne diseases is one of humanity's longest and most challenging public health crusades. Understanding their life cycle, their behavior, and the diseases they carry is paramount if we are to mitigate the immense risk they pose. They are, without a shadow of a doubt, the planet's deadliest animal, a tiny titan of terror. It is a truth that may sit uncomfortably with many, but as we continue our exploration of Earth's most dangerous animals, we must inevitably turn the lens upon ourselves, Homo sapiens, humans. Our species, with its unparalleled intelligence and capacity for complex thought, also possesses an equally unparalleled capacity for destruction, both towards our own kind and the wider natural world. Annually, millions of human lives are extinguished through acts of violence, devastating wars, and tragic accidents, a grim statistic that places us high on this perilous list. Our ingenuity, which has allowed us to build civilizations and explore the stars, has also furnished us with tools of unimaginable destructive power. Throughout history, the narrative of humankind has been punctuated by conflict, from ancient skirmishes to modern, technologically advanced warfare. Our ability to inflict harm on a massive scale is unique in the animal kingdom. Beyond deliberate acts of aggression, our daily activities, our industries, and even our negligence contribute to a significant number of fatalities. The very systems we build to support our burgeoning populations can, at times, become instruments of our own demise. We are in many ways the architects of our own dangers, a species whose intellectual prowess is not always matched by its wisdom or foresight. Consider the sheer breadth of our impact. From the calculated cruelty of genocide to the widespread devastation of global conflicts, from the daily toll of road accidents to the far-reaching consequences of environmental degradation that ultimately harms human health and safety. No other animal orchestrates destruction on such a scale, nor possesses the means to do so with such chilling efficiency. It is a sobering reflection that the creature capable of the greatest acts of compassion and creativity is also the one responsible for such profound and widespread lethality, often surpassing all other animals in both deliberate and accidental harm. Chapter 3. Slithering Peril, Venomous Snakes. We now venture into a realm that evokes a primal fear in many, the world of venomous snakes. These creatures, often elusive and beautifully patterned, are masters of camouflage and ambush, possessing one of nature's most sophisticated predatory tools, venom. Annually, encounters with these reptiles lead to an estimated 81,000 to 138,000 human deaths, with a further 400,000 individuals left with permanent disabilities. The majority of these tragic incidents occur in the rural landscapes of Africa and Asia, where human populations and snake habitats frequently overlap, and where access to medical care can be severely limited. A snakebite is often a terrifyingly swift event. The fangs, hypodermic needles, perfected by millennia of evolution, can deliver a complex cocktail of toxins in a fraction of a second. Without prompt and appropriate antivenom treatment, the consequences can be dire, leading to systemic organ failure, uncontrollable bleeding, or debilitating tissue necrosis. For agricultural workers, for children playing in fields, for anyone living in close proximity to these reptiles in remote areas, the risk is an ever-present shadow. The saw-scaled viper, for instance, though relatively small, is notorious for its aggressive temperament and potent, fast-acting venom, contributing to thousands of deaths each year across its range. The challenge is compounded by the diversity of venomous species, each requiring specific antivenoms that are often expensive and difficult to store and distribute in resource-poor settings. The journey to a clinic, often over rough terrain and long distances, can mean the difference between life and death. Understanding the behavior of local snake species, taking precautions in high-risk areas, and improving access to effective medical treatment are crucial steps in mitigating the severe threat posed by these remarkable, yet undeniably dangerous inhabitants of our planet. Their bites are a stark reminder of nature's potent arsenal. Chapter 4. Man's best friend, man's hidden foe, the canine threat. It may come as a surprise to find an animal so often cherished as man's best friend on a list of dangerous creatures. Yet the humble dog, Canis familiaris, particularly when stray or unvaccinated, presents a significant global health threat, primarily through the transmission of one of the oldest and most feared diseases, rabies. This viral scourge, passed through the saliva of an infected animal, typically via a bite, claims approximately 59,000 human lives each year. The vast majority of these deaths occur in developing countries across Asia and Africa, where large populations of stray dogs and limited access to post-exposure prophylaxis create a tragic intersection of risk. Rabies is a particularly insidious disease. Once the clinical symptoms manifest, a horrifying progression from anxiety and agitation to paralysis, delirium, and ultimately death. It is nearly 100% fatal. This makes prevention absolutely paramount. The bite itself might seem minor, easily dismissed, yet if the dog is rabid, the virus begins its inexorable journey towards the central nervous system. This silent incubation period belies the deadly outcome that awaits if swift medical intervention, including wound cleaning and a course of vaccinations, is not administered. Children, due to their playful nature and smaller stature, are often disproportionately affected. While rabies transmission accounts for the overwhelming majority of dog-related human fatalities globally, direct attacks from aggressive breeds or poorly socialized animals also contribute to injuries and occasionally deaths, particularly in regions where dog ownership regulations are lax or dogfighting is prevalent. However, it is the unseen threat of the rabies virus, carried silently by a seemingly ordinary dog, that elevates this familiar animal to a position of significant danger on a global scale. It serves as a poignant reminder that even our closest animal companions can, under certain circumstances, pose a grave risk to human life, demanding responsible ownership and robust public health measures. Chapter 5: Ancient Predators of the Waterways, Crocodiles. Our final subject takes us to the water's edge, to the ancient realms ruled by some of the planet's most formidable ambush predators, crocodiles. Species such as the Nile crocodile of Africa and the saltwater crocodile of Asia and Australia are responsible for an estimated 1,000 human fatalities each year, though the true number may be higher due to underreporting in remote regions. These reptilian giants are living fossils, their predatory design honed over millions of years to a terrifying perfection. They are masters of stealth, often lying submerged and motionless, indistinguishable from a floating log, until an unsuspecting victim ventures too close. The power of a crocodile's attack is legendary. Their jaws, equipped with rows of conical teeth, are designed not for chewing but for gripping with immense force, capable of crushing bone. Once prey is secured, they often employ a disorienting maneuver known as the death roll, spinning rapidly in the water to subdue and dismember. Attacks are typically swift, brutal, and leave little chance for escape. For communities living along rivers, lakes, and estuaries in crocodile territory, the water, a source of life and livelihood, also represents a constant lurking danger. Fishing, bathing, or simply collecting water can become a perilous undertaking. The unpredictable nature of these attacks adds to their terror. Crocodiles are opportunistic hunters, and any creature, human or otherwise, that enters their domain can be perceived as potential prey. Their senses are acutely attuned to disturbances at the water's surface, and their patience is boundless. They are a stark embodiment of the wild's raw power, a reminder that in certain environments humans are far from the top of the food chain. To share an environment with these apex predators requires constant vigilance and a profound respect for their deadly capabilities, honed since the age of dinosaurs. Outro coexistence and caution, our place among them. These animals, while dangerous, are also a crucial part of our ecosystem. Understanding their impact helps us coexist more safely. As our journey through the world of these formidable creatures comes to a close, it is vital to remember that their capacity for danger, while undeniable, is but one facet of their existence. Each species, from the minuscule mosquito to the mighty crocodile, plays an integral role in the complex tapestry of life that envelops our planet. They are not inherently malicious, but rather are driven by the same primal instincts for survival that govern all living things. Our encounters with them, particularly those that end in tragedy, often highlight the shrinking boundaries between human dominion and the wild. As our populations expand and our activities encroach further into natural habitats, the likelihood of such interactions inevitably increases. Therefore, knowledge and respect are our most powerful tools. Understanding their behaviors, their habitats, and the risks they pose allows us to adapt our own actions to implement preventative measures and to foster a safer coexistence for all. The aim is not to demonize, but to educate, not to instill fear, but to encourage caution and a deeper appreciation for the natural world in all its diverse and sometimes perilous manifestations. By staying informed, by supporting conservation efforts that protect both wildlife and human communities, and by exercising prudence in their presence, we can navigate our shared world with greater wisdom. The Earth is a place of breathtaking wonder, and its dangers are simply part of that intricate, awe-inspiring whole.